Hey everybody, how are you guys doing? All right, so I'm gonna be doing another reading. Um, yeah, the card that's gonna be um, on the thumbnail is this one. Technically, it's the l'homme, the man. So we'll see if this reading has any link to this or not, and if and we'll just see what the message is overall. Because this one again has been wanting to come out for a little bit now, so I'm gonna just jump straight into it and see what we get. Huh. Okay. So we're starting with the Ace of Fire and the Ace of Air and the Ancient One. And I think this symbolizes, I guess ancient ones. I think it's them, kind of like coming out of nowhere, almost. It kind of feels like to the rescue. Coming to the rescue. Maybe in a situation that's about to happen, I'm gonna keep reading and see where the message, where we go with this. But I feel like this is them. This is them emerging, kind of like out of nowhere, just coming out of something, and coming in to save the day. It almost makes me feel this way. Okay, I'm really curious to see where that takes us, because they're coming in as a team. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, let's go. Somebody needs our help or something like that, and they're coming to help you out. Probably also, since um, it might not be for something bad. It could be just overall. Now they're coming in and making their presence known, or like it's something like that. They're emerging. They're emerging. That's the best term I can use, I think, for this. Then we have the Queen of Fire and the Child. I have a feeling that this is the same person as in you. And I think it just symbolizes the fact that you're someone very passionate at the moment. You give a lot of passion in the things that you do and to the people around you. And at the same time, you don't take life too seriously. You see it like you live your life like a child, like happy, not trying to get life too serious on anything. And I think this is beautiful because this is very light. You know what I mean? It feels very light to me. Because of the child, it's just adding something that's very, I mean, both of them, you see, have a very, their posture is very determined, respectful and respected, like that. But there are still the qualities of the child that are there. You have just decided to live your life in a less serious way, less adult way, in more childlike. This is how you're learning to live your life. Then we have the Chariot and the Indian Cross. You're heading towards something. But I think the way you're gonna head into life now, here, these are the two cards. The way you head into your life, those are two beautiful cards. And if you see, the white horse is looking straight, and then the black horse is, or black or brown at least, horses. I think it's the thing of black and white, but the black horse has his head turns towards the Indian cross, and you have a head tilt too towards it as well. I think when you look at the stance on this, on this child riding the chariot, I think you are you're gonna be going through life in a much reassured way. You know what I mean? Like you know where you're going. More. How can I hate days like this when I can barely remember my English. um, it's almost daring. Oh, you're going to go through life almost daring life. Like bring it on. Just because now you're able to you live you're gonna ride your chariot so differently than you have before. You're not afraid of what's in front of you anymore, and you know that whatever is in front of you is things that you are manifesting, and things it's just it's what you make out of it. Anything can come in your way, but it's just what you make out of it. And you also know that if there's something in the further future that might bother you, that you'll cross that bridge when you get there. You don't have to worry about it now. And that's what makes me feel. And the fact that it's clarified by the Indian cross to me is, for me, the Indian cross really makes me think of the always like a talisman, like a trademark, almost it's like if you've graduated, this is your diploma. It's almost like that, like you're going in the world with it's like one extra skill. If you're like in video games, sometimes it's like that. You gain a skill, you gain a thing, and this is your skill. This is how I'm taking it in this reading. You're about to start with, and this is the skill that you have gained. Okay. It might mean that there's gonna be a hold on, I'm gonna keep going and then I'll see. I don't want to get in. I'm gonna. The next card that we have is the Ten of Fire and the giveaway. And I think these two cards together, I mean, the giveaway card clarifies it pretty well. It's funny how this card represents something different in almost every reading. It's really funny. But yeah, you're starting a journey of abundance. Okay, this is what I'm getting from these two cards. You're going to start a journey of abundance. And again, the giveaway card is like the cycle of giving and receiving. I think you're going to and you give away very easily. I mean, this is all the opportunities. You just have no problem bringing your passion and your love into it. You know what I mean? You just keep going with the cycle, because that's what you have to do, and what that's the right thing to do, and it's just a part of you now. You know what I mean? The cycle of giving and receiving is part of you, and this is how you're going to be living your life from now on. And this is going to bring rewards. This is going to bring rewards right here. The fact of living like this, it's the skill that you have gained. You've gained the skill to give and receive. You've gained the skill to give and receive. I'm still kind of checking out these two first cards here, the Ace of Air and the Ancient Ones. I think they have something else that they want to say. It's funny because when I'm putting the cards like this, the giveaway card and the Ace of Air are like this. You see? Look how, isn't it amazing? The giveaway, so the fact of the giving and receiving card is like with the Ace of Air, it's like there, you see how there's a link between the two? It's pretty impressive. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to. Oh, especially with that glare that's on the Ace of Fire right there, and it's just the same colors. It's like the same colors as the giveaway card emerging right there from the bottom with the same angle on this card. It's just insane. I mean, if you can see it a little bit here, you see how it's like this. It's the same angle as she's lifting her arm towards. There's something happening that's very dynamic. It's like a dynamic. It's like I think it has the thing to do with the momentum. You know what I mean? And I kind of want to do this thing like this. It's just like there is this card next to it, giving it the motion of a turning motion, and at the same time there is this motion of giving up. You know, it's like a by this. I think my key here is the Ancient Ones. It's like I'm missing the, I'm trying to understand the. I think it symbolizes an alliance. Since there is a giveaway card with the giving and receiving, and the Ancient Ones is here making this emerge. I think and this is a very dynamic combination to me. It feels like I think it feels like there is like a team happening. It's like an addition to the team almost, or like it's like kind of like if the veil thinned, if you've been through something that you have graduated, and now you have your new class, and now you're your thing, and now you're able to, since you've graduated, you can make new alliances. It feels like an alliance from the Ancient Ones. Okay, now you're part, you're one step closer to being part of the team, but you can have an even bigger part in what's going on right now. you know I think that's what it is. That's awesome. It's like a recognition from the other side for all the work that you have done. A teamwork, like a they're coming out. You've unlocked them out, or with everything that you're doing, is just they're gonna be part of your life. I kind of feel it this way with all the qualities that you have. Then the next is the Six of Fire and the Earth Keeper. I'm getting the feeling that you see how okay, I'm gonna show you Six of Fire and Earth Keeper, and you see how the giveaway card the giveaway, you see how what she has in her hand, it almost looks like the hot air balloon. And I think this is what you're bringing to be able to keep the ship afloat. And this is what I got when this card came out, because usually when when the cards fall down, I just put them on the thing, but I try to get everything that I'm getting on when I'm doing the actual reading. I don't really want to get a message before, because I don't want to, until I have all the information with all the cards. But when this card fell down, it made me think of keeping the ship afloat. This is you holding the world. There is a motion here of holding something up, holding something afloat, keeping something afloat. And with the Earth Keeper here, I'm definitely going towards the fact that this hot air balloon and this planet are the Earth, represent the Earth. Either that, or the ship. Maybe the Earth would be the planet on the giveaway card and the ship on the other one. And you know, you're also giving and receiving love from this ball that's on top, and this is how the ship floats. You know what I mean? What you're doing, what you're going to be doing from now on, is gonna, on a bigger scale, on a much bigger scale, obviously, is gonna have you be like an earth keeper, you know, maintaining light, bringing light, you know, and keeping that the light that is gonna help fuel enough love and light to be able to keep the ship afloat. And the ship would be, you know, the earth, the planet, you know, and everybody on it. Unconditional love. Then we have the Two of Earth, clarified by the Council, and the Staff. You're going to be gaining another skill. I think you... yeah, you're going to be granted another skill. So this is our Two of Earth card. This is the Council card. You see already? And this is the Staff card. And what I'm getting from these cards, you see, look at her on the... She has like this a bit... It's just dimmed because it symbolizes something that's already acquired over here. This skill. I like to call those skills. And look, this one is brighter. It's like you're gaining another one. The Council has granted you another skill. So you're leaving with one here. And whatever is going to happen next, you're going to gain another one. And it's clarified by the Staff. And I think the Staff is just a mark of a confirmation. But like it will be rightfully granted. That's interesting. I'm really wondering what those are going to be, you know. Those readings are really magical because they kind of go everywhere and anywhere. But I mean, to me, they make so much sense because it's a you know, something. These cards I want to read like this. Really, these cards I want to read like this, you know, because it's really this emergence of the ancient, or looked over, or of the ancient ones, you know, fueled by the love and the momentum that you've gained and the giving and receiving that you're doing with unconditional love, you know what I mean? You, this Queen of Fire, but with a childlike attitude, you know, very, very intuitive, very, very passionate, very, you know, just there is a seriousness about you, but it's a seriousness is because you're laughing on the other side. You know what I mean? It's like because you're having a conversation with, you know, you're on another dimension in your mind. And on the earth plane, you're just coming up as this, you know, a lot of intuition. You know, it's like you can read inside people. Nobody can come in front of you and fool you, you know. And you're going forward with your skill. The skill that you have earned. You know, with that horse. Oh my God, yeah. With that horse looking at the skill. It's the darker horse, you know, and it just made me think of the Dark Night of the Soul. It's like you've gained this skill by conquering the black, conquering the black, um, the dark side, the black side, you know, maybe like you know, like you did the Dark Night of the Soul, but you were rewarded for it, and this is your reward, you know. This is the one that's acknowledging the Indian cross, the one that's associating with it. Because again, of this cycle of giving and receiving, you are now able to be a part of something that Spirit wants to be part of what you're going to be doing as well. And, you know, support the world, you know, carry the world in your hands, you know, loving and spreading the light and unconditional love. And by doing this, by, on the contrary, mastering the white horse, you know, like by keeping going with the cycle that you have learned, this cycle that feels so good of giving and receiving, you are going to gain another skill that will be approved by the council, that will be approved by higher beings, whoever they are, that are there for your highest good. That's awesome, and my ear is ringing like crazy. Yeah. You're doing a very good job. Keep going forward. Keep living life. Keep loving. Keep getting high on love. Keep giving and receiving. Keep you know, supporting the earth and everything like that, you know. Keep just giving your love. Don't worry about anything that's negative around you. Only focus on the positive. Don't give any negative the time of day or the energy. On the contrary, you know, keep the light in your life. Don't let, you know, bad news, you know, the news too much inside your space. Okay? All right, guys, I hope, you know, um yeah, have a good have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.